Welcome everybody to the Crosshair Invitational League. My name is LaCrum. I'm going to be bringing you some, I believe this is a week 3 action? We're in week 3, right? No, week 4.
We're on week 4. Yeah, no, this
Week
week
4, okay, yeah, there we go. Got my bearings straight.
it's so hard to keep track of these things, isn't it?
Right? Oh, dude, it's the worst. But anyway, welcome everybody, and we've got some fire action coming right at you. I'm going to be casting this alongside the one and only One Trick Tony. Tony,
How's
how
it
you doing,
going,
buddy?
guys? I'm doing good. Just vibing today, catching some nice breeze, a little wind. Summer died down a bit. We're feeling good. Can't wait to see some action, though,
Oh, yeah,
Sotoras
dude.
Too versus the Seven Stars. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, we've got Sotoras Esports Dose versus Gundam Seven Stars. Gundam Seven Stars being a bit of a breakout team this season in my eyes. Just coming off of no presence in the first season, but then scraping together a absolutely star-studded roster to go ahead and bring them to the CIL. I'm actually really excited to see what they do here against Sotoras Too. And Sotoras Too here is going to be looking to pick up their first win, I believe, of the season.
I hope so. I'm rooting for them the whole way through. Seven Stars has definitely been a bit of a force to be reckoned with as soon as they joined this league.
Absolutely.
So I'm fairly certain they're going to keep that dominance up until, up today. And with Sotoras, it's going to be they're on a little bit of the back foot. They've had to pull in a couple roster changes, some substitutes, but I think it's still a familiar team to them, familiar ground, so they can pull this through.
Absolutely, the core of Sotoras has been around for a decent amount of time. You may know a thing or two about that.
I'm familiar with those guys.
All right, and so for the maps, we've already actually got the map bans taken care of, I believe. Is that correct?
That is what I heard. I am very excited because I heard we're playing on the new map today.
Yeah, it's gonna be Large Conveyance Facility. Is gonna be coming at you for the first map here in this best of 3, and then after that, it's gonna go to, it looks like, Quarry, and then we're gonna be rounding that out if needed with a third map on Colony Trading Post.
A good old classic, get to the roots, fundamentally solid Colony Trading Post with a little sour taste of that second point choke. Don't you love it?
Oh, you love it.
I can't load up my Gundam for some reason.
Uh-oh, we're having technical difficulties on the Gundam end.
Nah, should be fine for me. I could still watch Lich's perspective, but I don't think I could hit in the lobby myself. But that's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in there. Don't worry, everybody. I'm jumping in. Boom. All right, I'm gonna be in that spectator spot alongside the one and only Le Bomba Lichgrave on the cams tonight. Thank you so much, Lichgrave, for doing everything he does.
I know your back hurts from doing all this production work, good sir.
All right, getting into this, what are you going to be looking for in terms of like suit bands?
Off the top of my head, I believe, what is always the core identity to the team's roster? What do they play the strongest? Or, what really makes things works for them? And for the Seven Stars, that has to be either your Exia or your Pale Rider. Now, for Sotoras Too, it's a little bit more of a different story. For them, they are very, very reliant on like gun tanks, on Ashimars, but you can't go wrong with either one of those picks. They do both provide a lot to the team.
Yeah, absolutely. And it does look like C-Dub is going to be subbing in tonight. He was kind of the backup for Sotoras Too here. Looks like he is going to be in play. So we may even see possibly a Susan ban. I mean, I don't know if Gundam Seven Stars actually runs the Susan. I don't believe they do they?
I believe they do. I think Droidicool actually runs the Susan himself.
Oh, but I'm not seeing Droidicool actually in there right now.
They happen to sit out. That's fine. I think they either might have another player that runs that, or not. We have bans.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Looks like Seven Stars is going ahead and taking the Ashimar out of the fight.
Oh yeah, that's super smart. Really, really, really smart of them to get to go ahead and sideline Zombie off of his main. However, as we all know, as we've seen multiple times, Zombie is definitely not a one trick. No pun
Yeah.
intended.
Yeah, none taken here. No, I know Zombie could definitely flex a couple different suits, so he's not limited to Ashamar. You may know him very well as like a staple Ashamar player, but he can definitely flex some other suits and surprise you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've seen him flex over to that Mara side countless times. And we do actually see, is that Sotoras' ban on Pale? Wow, big ban onto Pale there. That's going to be interesting to see how that shakes things up. The Pale Rider, of course, going to be Sakura Chiono's favorite suit over there on Gundam 7 Stars.
Ooh, that's gonna be a little painful to see, but I know they can flex some other suits. I've seen them. They'll pull something out of the hat.
Some banter going down in chat right now as Sakura really not enjoying that that ban right there.
It's like, why me? Now you know how I feel when they ban Z2R, buddy. Welcome
Every
to the
time.
pain train.
Welcome to the pain train, and that's kind of what this is gonna be. Have you played? Have you gotten any playtime on large conveyance facilities or any of the new maps in general?
I have indeed, and I've kind of found it's just a very weird flow. Some parts are just very open and long-sighted, and then it just like around the turn of one corner, you're immediately stuck into narrow hallways. You hear the sound of bar feet, and like you're scared because he could pop out at any given second, and you may not have the ping or the reaction time to dodge that.
That's so true. I mean, just the echoes in those halls cry out for a barb slam. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's
Oh.
scary.
But you know what else? I think we may actually see a little bit of the domed hero himself today.
A little Mahiru reaction, you say?
Yeah, brother. I'm telling you, I've been cooking on those maps, and let me tell you, with like how narrow those hallways really are and how condensed the choke points are, it's just Rendo City, baby. It's just Rendo City.
Oh yeah, no, I got a little bit of a practice against For Fun's Sweet Peanut Butter himself. If you guys have played against that guy, that's a little bit of a
Absolute
Mahiru
animal.
menace.
Absolute animal.
Very hard to go against, let me tell you.
Oh yeah. I mean, I will say, by and large, I've always been a huge Mahiru supporter. To be able to see him in action is awesome because that is his suit. Like that is what he's been locked in on since day one.
Yeah,
But-
Peanut Butter, if you hear us, just know Lacrum's got your back on this.
Oh, dude, always gotta have your fellow Mahiru brothers' backs. But we are gonna be getting into this. It looks like all the players are ready to up in the server. We've got all the cams ready to go. The action's ready. Red hot. Let's get it on.
Yeehaw.
This is a point capture mission.
And there it is in all of its glory.
You know, I'm a little bit particular of my snow maps in any given games. I just like the aesthetic of it. Deserts, it doesn't get me, you know, dry. It looks dry, unappealing. Buried
Yeah.
City, for example. Anybody like that map? No, I don't think so.
I hate the heat, bro. I hate the heat. I cannot handle it.
See, I like it. I just don't like desert. That's too much dry.
I melt like a popsicle. It's terrible.
It is bad indeed. But conveyance facilities, we got a little something going on here. Like I said, we got those little narrow, crowded, claustrophobic hallways even, and then you have those very long open sightlines. A lot of players have been definitely experimenting Zeta, the new character, with this new map, and it does kind of work a little bit hand in hand, but you have to be careful because some of the skyboxes are very low. Some places you think you'd just be able to fly over buildings is not particularly possible, so you're kind of restricted into flying into the facilities itself.
About to begin.
But that's no problem for Zeta.
No problem for Zeta at all, and no problem for any experienced aviator who may be piloting their Gundam today. Actually, speaking of which Gundams we're going to be seeing, it looks like Lucky is going to be on that Hyperion, Sakura opting for the brand new Zeta Gundam, TSG on the Sozabi, and Tokyo Bunny bringing up the new with Derpitar on Gundam Melee. Gundam Zaku Melee. And of course, TM Craze on his ever prominent Gundam Exia.
Oh yeah, running a flagship Exia character. Now Sotora's on the attack. They're running the Mahiru. I think they can get some decent work out of these corners if they play it correctly. But you have to be on your A game here.
Absolutely. I know Xander is a pretty decent Mahiru man himself, and I'm really excited to see what they do as they're going to be getting out of the gate here. All right, take it away, Tony.
Looks like we're there's just a little bit of a poke game right now. They're just trying to get into this little hole, and already Derpitar is picked out of the bat. That's now 5v6. Sotoras is kind of it's just taking him down one by one. The numbers are just, continuing to pile up. Deathyman just keeping the advantage, the aggression just down their throats. As Sotoras picks 1-1, and it's going to be very hard for Gundam 7 Stars to hold this first point, considering how far away the relay is from their spawn.
Yeah, and it looks like they're going to actually have two on the bridge over them. Tokyo Bunny and Sakura Chiono, the Zeta and the Mu Gundam respectively, not really wanting to give this up, but their team's just not with them, and Tokyo Bunny's just going to get caught out there.
Yeah, they held them off for quite a decent amount of time. Sazabi and Derpitar came back to fight again, but as much time that was bought, it's going to look like a very nasty stagger right now, unless Derpitar gets some decent picks, which he might.
Derpitar!
One
Wow,
down, two down.
Gets the 2K, and Sakura actually cleaning up on the C-dub stick. We do see a couple of reses there by Arbalest and Sakura, however. Overall,
Yeah.
nice defense so far from Gundam 7 Stars.
Yeah, right now it's going to look like a very ugly scramble onto the point to contest, maybe just keep a suit on there, prevent Sotoras from getting points as fast as possible, maybe just winding down the timer a bit so that it makes the second point a little bit easier. But it looks like it's not going to be the case anymore. It's just going to fall victim to Sotoras, now strongly commanding that point.
Yeah, I was going to say, Derpitar kind of like heavy committing right there, and that actually kind of put TSG in a really uncomfortable position, as he's going to be, wow, saved by the bubble of Lucky Star right there. Oh my gosh, coming back now. They're trying to hold that top that height over there on the ramp. Not really seeing much value out of it, though, as Sakura is going to be going down.
Yeah, that little lip right there is decent to look onto the attackers on, coming into the second point, but you could fall victim to a lot of suits that have the verticality like Barb, like I mentioned earlier. He could just leap right over, hit you with the slam, dip back down, maybe come back with a little sword slam later, but you're not safe just because you can see him above there. And
I like this flank by Zombie and C-Dub right here. Actually, the entirety of Sotoras Too going ahead and abusing that flank route, getting straight to the point. And actually, that's going to be an Arbalest G maneuver popped out onto the point. We see C-Dub pop in his super napalm, and look at that. All the G maneuvers are out now for the side of Sotoras.
Yeah, it looks like Sotoras is actually forcing 7 Stars to burst all of their ults in retaliation, but it's not looking so good for them because Sotoras actually won out on that ult fight here. Now you leave the Hyperion alone, and it's looking like a very ugly, nasty stagger, one by one to the point.
Spin to win versus the Lancer, and the Lancer looks like it's going to be popping through, but doesn't actually get much, just gets Tokyo Bunny, and that's going to be picked up by TSG relatively fast.
Yeah, I know.
A nice hold.
Yeah, I know that Hyperion is definitely looking for the Z2M ult right there, but it just narrowly missed him, just sliding by, but managing to catch one, but not being able to confirm the kill. It's going to look a little hard because now that that suit is actually back in the fight faster, it's going to help 7 Stars keep the foot on the gas pedal here, and that's exactly what they're doing right now.
Yeah, absolutely, pushing them all the way back to their spawn. But that's going to be two going down for the side of Gundam 7 Stars, which is not good in this sort of like cramped, close spawn.
Yeah, I think 7 Stars is actually starting to overstay their welcome a bit. The suits are falling 1-1, but they actually managed to get a revive behind TSG.
Oh, but Soccer is just cooking over there on that Susanoo. And as I say that, though, he does end up going down. Gets rezzed by Deathyman, and Tokyo Bunny going to be paying the price for that one.
Yeah, no, it is honestly just a bloodbath, back and forth. You think once one team is finally won out over the other, but then, two suits from their side fall, and then now the other team has the advantage, and they're both just playing this yin and yang stature back and forth, very consistently. It's very interesting to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. We do see, though, TSG kind of getting manhandled in the corner there by the Susanoo. And, oh, as I say that, the C-Stake and Snare popped out onto the point right there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's just so many bodies dropping around. It's hard to keep track.
Yeah, suits are just falling one by one again. Derpitar trying their best to keep people off the point, and it might have worked. Soccer right here, on fire right now, just absolutely popping off. But he's going to get picked out by the Zeta Gundam himself.
Yeah, and looks like Zombie's just trying to survive back here. One-man wrecking crew, but it does end up getting taken down by the TSG and the help of, I believe that's TM Praise.
Yeah, they were definitely doing their best to try to delay some time, keep the enemy team at bay, just ignoring, holding that choke and bringing them back there. And it worked a little bit because now Sotoras, while they did get the choke are gonna get spinned out of the competition, literally.
Derpatar going in deep with that spin to win. Oh my goodness, he just picked up 2 and then allowed his team to pop their G maneuvers right in there. TM Praise picking up another couple. Arbalest, though, doing some work, does end up picking up Tokyo Bunny on this exposed flank route.
Yeah, again, saw to be overextended as Dominus hits that, or as Dom Trooper hits that ult, just, you know, sliding by everybody, putting out as much damage as they can. And this actually might be a free point to be. The only unfortunate thing is that it's so close to the defender spawn, they can push something so far and come
Tokyo
back.
Bunny! He actually is able to hold off for long enough for his team to get there and come in and save the day.
Yeah, Sotoras is going to need to start putting people on the point right now. It's going to be a very nasty stagger fest right now, but they're going to have to do what they can. Ults are almost
the beam
corner,
confused out.
Oh, they're going to get stopped by Zeta Gundam right there, and entirely halting that progress. Just hate to see it.
Yeah, no, that was heartbreaking for Sotoras Too right there, but what a great defensive hold and a great defensive statement from Gundam 7 Stars as they're like, hey, you know, you may have had us on that corner, okay? We may not know the map too well because it's so new. But guess what, brother? We got that Zeta Gundam. We got that beam confused.
We got that fire. Yeah. So the very unfortunate thing about this map is that while A point is definitely, you know, sided towards the attacker side, as soon as you get past that point, B side is so defender sided. It's just free. Yeah, but it's a very heavier side for defense.
No, 110% it is entrenched down there. You know, you got to get low to the point in order to cap. You can't cap from above up in that little like tower thingy mabobber over the top of it.
And look at this. This is a testament to how hard it is to be an attacker on this map. Everybody on Sotoras is above 15k damage while still not even being able to second cap point entirely. Meanwhile, Seven Stars, while, you know, not getting as much damage out, they're still keeping up in the kills. They're getting the repairs out. So it's keeping their team, you know, holding it together as well as possible to, you know, keep them off the point.
Absolutely. Derpatar lead. Oh, I was going to say Derpatar, but actually Sakura Chiono leading with kills at 21 right now. That's pretty huge right there. And actually bottom deathing for their team as well. And Derpatar with that 20 kills as well. That, man, 20 kills across the board for Zombie Arbalest and Soccer.
Yep, and here comes 7 Stars out the gate.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. TSG going hot and heavy right down to the choke point there. Does go down to about, like, 10 health, it looks like. But
yeah,
he's going to back up.
You do have to be careful. You're running into a Mahiru and a Dom Trooper. Both of those two suits alone can hold an entire team at bay with just Splash.
Soccer just got turned around, it looked like there. And Derpatar's just walking forward. He's smashing axe, brother.
Holding W key, making sure they've taken as much damage from Sotoras that he can. And just making it a very nasty trade.
Yeah, they're kind of just like shoving in here and trying to get as much room as they can. And it looks like CSG gonna get picked up with a hyper hammer to the face.
Yeah, C-Dub was on the back foot here, but he just kept on pressing his space. And while, you know, Gundam may have not have had the health, he has the range to win that fight, and that's exactly what they did.
Absolutely, and Arbalest actually was looking really low there. C-Dub's still really low, doesn't even care. He's like, I don't need health, I just need hyper hammers, bro.
Yeah, you know, who needs health, right? Just kill the enemy first. So it's looking a little bit staggered right now from 7 Stars. You have one on this little lip, like entrance, higher. I don't know what you want to call that, but you know they're starting slowly coming one by one. But they need to coordinate this a little bit tighter so they don't end up losing suits one by one. You know, conversely.
Yeah, and it looks like that's exactly what's happening. They're all so hurt and they're all kind of scattered. We do see a little double flank over here from the side of Tokyo Bunny and Sakura Chiono. Nice! Picks up 2 there. Arbalest and Xander going down. Dombi and Soccer, though, picking up Derpatar and Toki as the fight rages on. Sakura Chiono back in the back line. Gets picked up by Soccer.
Ooh, that solo ult onto the Exia must have been a little bit personal right there. He's like, no, you're not running anywhere, Chief. I'm just hit you with this little ult.
Look how hurt C-Dub is. He's like 1 health, able to just juke and jive his way out of that one. Wow.
Yeah, C-Dub does not care about their health whatsoever. They're just like, I want to keep pushing this advantage, keep the team, keep the damage outgoing. And now these doors have opened. That is a little, you know, unique niche thing about this map. is that, you know, if time has been delayed enough for attack, these doors open up and it gives the attackers like a new avenue to start flanking from. So now they're not getting pushed through this little main door choke. They now have two options, which is potentially going to open it up for them like it is right now. We're getting Deathy Man picked out. Derpitar and Lucky Star also out of the fight as well, but they have a closer spawn, so we'll see what happens here.
Ray's going for the dive. He doesn't get much, actually. Cleaned up by C-Dub relatively easily, and Sakura Kiyono needs to boot Scoot and Boogie out of there before they get cleaned up as well. Whoa, as I say that, though, Sakura just taking that 1v1 against C-Dub and winning. Oh, Beam confuses out, but doesn't hit anybody.
Yeah, surprising. You can't knock Dom Trooper out of his ult with that super armor. So he's just going to completely eat that ult altogether. And he was the only one on point to even get hit by that. So it's all in all just an ult that did absolutely nothing.
Yeah, and we see the Rendo popped out now by Xander. Does do a lot of damage, but not really going to get too much there. He's going to get picked up by Deathy Man with the help of that bubble. So such a useful toolkit.
Hyperion all alone, sitting on the point, just getting completely smashed out by 5 of Sotora's suits. And this actually might be a first point hold here.
Yeah, it would look like 25 seconds left. Derpitar in with the spin to win, gets 2. Deathy and Soccer down. He's going for more. He wants blood, baby. He's got another in Arbalest, and he's staring C-Dub right down the middle.
Derpitar might have actually just secured the point for his team. That was actually a huge play by them. Now, this may not be a first point hold by Sotoras, but it's a very close effort. Good job on them indeed. But now, Seven Stars are going to run into the problem that Sotoras was earlier. They now have to push on to the second point. And I think they're kind of doing it already. They're inching their way closer and closer, but that's, the overextension has definitely bit them in the butt. And they don't have the fast respawn like the defenders do. So now they're down a character for a minute. 2 minutes left on the clock. Let's see what they can work with.
All right, and it looks like, wow, TSG going down super low, like almost immediately. We do see Lucky has the G maneuver, but it's going to be super hurt. I wouldn't advise them popping that right here. I would wait for them to get a little bit more health. You don't want to panic pop that because that could be your team's only chance for victory here.
Yeah, as of right now, things, again, it's turning into a bloodbath. Neither side looking like they're convincingly winning this fight, which is very good to see, honestly. I love a close fight.
Absolutely, and Soccer actually picking up PM Graves there. Oh, whoa, and a nice snag by Tokyo Bunny, but he's going to pay the price with a couple nice, well-placed shots by C-Dub in the face.
Yeah, look
so
at
far,
down.
Nobody dying. Oh, as I say that, though.
God. Yeah, so many people just 1 health on inside that little cubby. And the absolute bottom floor. Sakura Chiyono half health, but still managing to dish out an extreme amount of damage. Actually getting picked out of the air by Zombie. Well played.
Wow, yeah, nice shot by Zombie there. And look at that, Xander knows they're going for that flank route. Derpitar in deep already, using the kicks to get up top to get some high ground. I love that.
Yes, that second point or second floor above the point is now open. It's now a new flanking spot for Seven Stars to get to.
Oh!
And the
wow, there we go, Xander coming in. Oh yeah. My gosh.
It's so close right now. I'm not exactly sure who's going to win this fight. It's actually starting to look favored towards the Sotoras side. Yes, there it is. They've cleared him off the point. Ults had to be traded in extreme measures back and forth. Neither team actually having a ult after the end of that fight. 10 seconds left on the clock now, and it just needs to be a desperate group up and push. But that's not going to be the case because 2 of them are out of the fight already.
Yep, and it looks like the TM Craze flank not going to go through in the lower quadrants there. And that's going to be map number 1 going to the one, the only Sotoras Too. Wow, that was intense.
Yeah, that was a very close match indeed. Good to watch. Good job from Arbalest themselves. I know they're a Pale Rider player, I think mainly. So to see them flex onto the Dom Trooper is something just commendable indeed.
Oh, absolutely. And no, Arbalest is a farmer. Once you know like kind of how these suits work, and you know like, okay, these are the damage suits. This is how I get my shots across. It's elementary for these guys. All right. So going forward onto that though, Sotoras 2 picking up the first victory here. They're going to be going on to, I believe it is Quarry. All right, going on to Quarry. A little bit more familiar ground for these teams actually.
Yeah. Actually, it's gonna be interesting to see because both teams are gonna pull out a barb here. I just have a feeling. I know the rosters, I know the players. I just have a
Yeah,
hunch.
you got that prediction locked in right there. And you know what? I was gonna ask your prediction for who you were kind of choosing to take this one, but I just couldn't even bring myself to ask because I already knew it's obviously Gundam Seven Stars, right?
Yeah, it might have to be, but
Gotta go for
as
the
strong as
underdog, right?
yeah, you have to root for the underdogs. It's always more it's just good and healthy to see, a team that isn't always winning win finally. Okay.
All right,
Any
so we're
changes
getting
from
a sub in. Who's getting subbed in?
Okay.
Hey,
Is Sotoras rocking the same team?
we're looking for any swaps right now. Remember, you do have to have those roster swaps done before the suit bans are done, in order to not mess with the flow of people's banning picks and all that. It's kind of complicated, but we make it work. We love it. It's the whole point behind the pick ban league itself, and we rock it. But
Yeah.
going forward here, do you think there's any chance that they're going to be banning Barb at all?
I don't think it's on the highest list of what Seven Stars or Sotoras want to ban. I know Sotoras want to run the barb, so I know they won't ban it. I know Seven Stars are probably looking towards other suits to ban. Like again, they're gonna probably keep the Ash out of play, so that Molly, without the Molly there, it's gonna help them, push into the relay faster because a lot of these games, a lot of these matches can actually get stopped or kill maybe upwards to like a minute or two of time just trying to take the relay itself. So without the Ashamar there, it could definitely help the attackers push through easier.
No, absolutely. Actually, as we say that, though, we are going to have the first ban coming out. Sotoras, go ahead and still banning the Pale.
Yeah,
No Rider sidelines for this one.
That's a smart ban from them to keep a consistent damage like that off the field. Definitely works in the favor of the melee suits.
Yeah, absolutely. And Sakura Shiano can absolutely cook on that unit. Knows how to make that unit actually so valuable for their team. But honestly, they were doing really well with the suit they chose.
Yeah, I think they flexed to Zeta Gundam fairly well, and on that new map, just putting out a decent amount of damage. It's just again, Sotoras was putting out just equally as much, if not more, damage to barely not even get a second point capture fully.
Yeah, no, that second point capture only got to about 46%, and we did see Gundam 7 Stars push onto that point multiple times. They just weren't able to get quite as much of a foothold onto it as Sotoras 2 did.
Yeah, it is one of those maps, like Missile Base and Flag Fort. It's just that curse of having the defender spawn so close to the point.
Absolutely.
If you even get your team on there, that's one thing, but they can push back very quickly and regain that footing, and then just now push you all the way back to a choke.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, we're not going to be seeing any of that for Quarry unless we do see some shenanigans on that waypoint. We do love to see teams who employ send the flank over to the waypoint, absolutely mess with the other team, make them have to go back and recap that, because then it's like, okay, there's no way we're getting back to that bomb in order to defend it from a defuse.
Yeah, you now have to choose between getting a relay back or potentially risking a member, sending him out, and then almost losing the bomb for that. It's a hard choice to make. Flankers definitely earn their title as a pain in the a thorn in my side, or in anyone's side, really, when it comes to stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, let's see which of these teams have kicked it into gear, as we're going to be going into the second match of the Crosshair Invitational League's Week 4 action, coming right at you here on Crosshair_Evo. All right, I'm done.
All good there. All right, let's see. We have, I believe, Sotoras on the defense here, correct?
Yeah.
Your mission is to
Okay, yeah. So it's the same bands as first map. Ashamar and Pale are off the rotation now. So no Mollies, no Hades, no insanely full heal pods that make you a better healer than actual supports in this game.
All right,
just
right. It seems like a little shade coming from my co-caster here.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
No. But no, that is very, very insightful. We don't have to worry about that darn Hades sound at all from either of these teams. All right.
No, it looks like both teams are going to be opting to be brawler heavy with
really brawler heavy,
yeah, a Z2M from the Gundam 7 Star side, and then Soccer running that Susanoo.
Oh yeah, no, the Susanoo has been paying off dividends for Sotoras Too right now, and they're gonna hope to catch Gundam 7 Stars out right here as they push forward. We do see the bubble being popped out there onto Lucky Star, but he's by himself.
Yeah, Xander
just didn't want to push forward there as TSG finally comes forward. The bubble getting popped out in turn from Sotoras, and they're just gonna be cooking on that Sosby over there. TSG really low, but does get the health back. Kind of just going back and forth here.
Yeah, Xander definitely overextending for quite a bit, but not getting punished for it, which is very surprising. But now you have 7 Stars just in this choke, kind of in the open. Really, this could be punished very well. But again, no consistent damage coming out. I think and no mollies to stop him there. I think that's definitely what's going to help him take this relay here. So now Sotoras are struggling to regain composure and maybe just hold back in the middle, hold this whole way for the point. Ooh, a big hyper hammer coming out from C-Dub himself right now.
Yeah, we just saw that early aggression from Derpitar waltzing across the point and just slamming into the side of Sotoras. Some nice shots placed there by TSG as he's going to be trying to hunt down the RX-78. But look at that, Soccer coming in, saving the day.
Yeah, Arbalest is getting some decent damage down the middle and leaving it to Soccer to clean up. A very good tag team combo right now. Zombie hitting this nicely placed hook into the one-shot combo that we all love to see every 6 seconds.
Yeah, we love to see it. We don't rage ever. We don't get mad. We don't yell or break our monitors. All right.
Yeah. There's a very big stack up coming from 7 Stars right now onto the B side. Just looking to inch their way in and closer to the bomb, slowly pushing Sotoras out right now. But nobody is actually deciding to touch the bomb just yet. Oh, there it is.
Yep. Oh, TSG went for the fake plant, actually, and it did catch out Zombie and Arbalest. Now Soccer's down there. He's hoping to get out, and he does. What a beautiful escape there from Soccer.
Yeah, it's going to be very close. Soccer's going to pick up this thing. Is he going to come back? They're watching this bomb like a hawk right now.
Yeah, they are. Oh, my God. Darkstar picking up Deathy Man. However, he's going to get picked up by Soccer in turn.
Ooh.
And, wow, Sotoras is just doing a fantastic job at holding this point.
Yeah, Sotoras is, just catching every suit out that they need to. Their target practice is very decent right now. Just getting the suits that need to be picked out first, picked out.
Yeah, absolutely. They're picking all the key players out here. As I say that, though, Deathy Man and C-Dub going to be going down. That might be exactly what Gundam 7 Stars needs in order to get this plant down. The bubble is popped up, and nobody's going for a plant.
Yeah, no, the bubble is definitely not getting used to its maximum efficiency here, and Sotoras is going to pick up on that and just keep 7 Stars at bay from even touching the bomb right now. And that's a cleanup from Sotoras. And a decent hold.
Xander, Soccer, Arbalest, he's going to take themselves down, but luckily Soccer's there to pick them back up.
Unfortunately, Sotoras hasn't picked themselves up enough to potentially get a relay retake, but that's fine. They're keeping 7 Stars at bay, and with a minute 30 on the clock, some ults need to be... Here they come.
Lucky Star went for the lance and just ended up getting destroyed right there. But wow, as I say that, Lucky Star getting picked up. Orphan coming in with a nice ult. And Tokyo going to be picking up Xander. This may be exactly the push they need. Going for the plane here. Finally, they get it down onto the B side.
But Sotoras just dropped a freaking nuke on him right there. I just watched the entirety of 7 Stars' health just deplete to 0 instantly. But again, they were doing a good job from pushing from relay to the bomb site themselves, just using one ult after the other. But Sakachino's going to get that very well-placed ult to stop Deathy Man from defusing here.
The team confused from downtown by Sakura, and Sakura is going to be going for that, Arbalest going for that defuse right now, and they do end up getting it off. 49.8% on the point here, and looks like Zombie just going to be trying to drag Derpitar forward and finish him off. Derptar going fight for his life as they're going to have one last push in here on the B site to try and take it.
Ooh, Soccer tried to go in and confirm that kill on the Z2M before they got the hop pick, but it didn't work. And now they ulted, and now we're getting a plant here potentially from Seven Stars. No one touched the bomb. Oh,
C9!
no.
Oh, buddy, that's rough.
Yeah, I'm gonna hate to see it here, but 49.8% is what you have to work here, Seven Stars. I hope you can make your dreams be dreams, or don't let your dreams be dreams per se.
Oh man, TSG tap dancing on top of that bomb like it was ballet class.
Hot coals indeed. Yeah, nobody wanted to touch it. So they're gonna have to pay the price here, and just have to do their absolute best to potentially maybe hold them kill a minute or two on relay, but that's all they can do, really.
I mean, that's all that they need to do, is they need to make sure that whatever happens, they don't get steamrolled through this choke point. They need to be holding their angles. They need to be relying on that bubble of Lucky Star, and honestly, their star player so far tonight, Derpitar, going to be really crucial for them as they're going to be holding this. Oh man, that was rough to see.
Yeah, my prediction.
I'm reeling, bro.
I'm reeling right now too, but I think Derpitar is going to play a key role in actually keeping Sotoras at bay for quite a while. With the way you have to run into a Z2M, that's not something you could just waltz right in and just pick apart. No, he's got to stand to delay time so his teammates can shoot you down. And if you even bother shooting at him, that you're filling his rage bar now.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. you don't want to shoot the guy. I mean, he's just going to get mad.
Of course, who doesn't get mad when they get shot at? You know, that's the only. But Z2M is the one suit that actually displays his anger.
Yeah, he's like, dude, why me?
Well, you
All right, and we're gonna see the Sazabi going up for the scans. Great job by TSG to go ahead and get some early callouts for his team here. Not a lot of switch ups on either team. Just gonna be seeing Orphan actually on the uni. That might be really big for them.
Yeah, the bubble coming out from Deathy Man, but it did not manage to get their team any space right now. But again, Lucky Star popping their bubble and then getting hit by Hyper Hammer.
Oh, Derp's in, Derp's deep, but it does get taken down by Soccer. As I say that, though, Soccer at Tokyo and Sakura again picking up Deathy and Arbalest. Orphan going down, and did actually end up getting thirsted out there, so it's going to be a spawn rotation for the uni.
Yeah, Sotoras is kind of on the back foot, a little staggered right now, actually. Just trying to get back to the choke.
Oh, no.
And reset and repush. Oh, wait. Nah, they pushed through. It does not matter. The Seven Stars did not respawn quite in time. Derpitar is doing their best to hold Soccer off the relay, and they might be. There it is right there, that little stance.
The 1v2. Oh my gosh. So much damage. And look at that. In the backline, Soccer is actually going to take a 1v2. But their team just isn't pushing in. And now here they come. Xander picking up Sakura at the very last second, though. Lucky Star getting Arbalest, and it's just going to be so many suits back and forth. Can Orphan survive and take down Soccer before they are mincemeat? They can.
Orphan is just running the meat grinder right now, just picking suits off one by one, keeping Sotoras at bay, actually killing a decent amount of time for a Unicorn. That was very well played.
Tokyo Bunny with a late death. They're not something you want to see if you are a fan of the Gundam 7 Star. Arbalest, so much damage on that Dawn Fury, proving pivotal in this, as they're going to be looking for maybe a plant on the B point.
Ooh, while they're planting, Derpitar is just sitting cozy on the relay, taking it from them right now. So everybody responding from Sotoras actually have to take that relay back.
Wow,
but
I have
now
to say that
one by one.
Derpitar, Sakura with that charge of the Zeta Gundam, and Zombie's just going to get hunted down. Poor dude.
Yeah, Derpitar doing a very decent job of keeping Sotoras off this relay, but these Seven Stars right now is just one by one. You would think they'd not be able to win these stagger fights, but they're winning them convincingly, and that is not very good for Sotoras right now. They need to win. They need to pick out these single target troops that are just waltzing right towards them.
Yeah, Zombie's so low, just kind of trapped in this corner over here. Orphan laying down the heavy suppressive fire, and look at that, actually gonna end up picking him up. And it just looks like that's too much of a stagger as the waypoint. Gonna go back in Gundam 7 Stars' favor.
We're back to square one for Sotoras right now. Not even any percentage on the bomb yet, with a minute 30 left to go.
And here's the spin to win!
Ooh.
so much damage as that Z2M spinning forward, pushing Sotoras Too cool back to their spawn.
Yeah, Derpitar getting insane amounts of damage with that spin to win and the rage comboing together. It's just free damage.
Boom! Beam Confuse out. Doesn't really get anybody, but it did give them enough room to work with. Oh no, as I say that, Arbalest coming in with that clutch Dom ult and just absolutely mopping the floor right now.
Yeah, they're... Ooh, Derpitar is...
On A.
1 HP. I don't know how they just got bonked into the air. Yeah, there's a plant on A. 23 seconds. They just need to hold it.
And look at that, Zombie's just doing the work, baby. And he's got the C snare.
They're at 1 HP with 15 seconds left on the bomb. Are they going to rotate back in time?
Oh, the C snare's out.
Oh, that's a huge C snare. But where's the rest of Sotoras? Oh, that's it.
No, Zombie's absolutely heroic play here. Almost clinched it for them. And just not able to capitalize on that. Derpitar's still alive over here as he's just holding off the entirety of Sotoras Too cool.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Getting tongue-tied here. Derpitar is just doing an absolutely insane job of just 1v5, delaying the team, making sure Seven Stars gets back in time. Oh, what am I seeing here? Deathy Man, in response to that, Gundam Mole decides, hey, I'm taking this Seven Stars member with me to the other side of the bomb.
But just like that, Tokyo Bunny with some beautiful hyper hammers. Gonna seal the deal. They did exactly that. They came back from a scoreless first half in order to get a 1-0 victory over Sotoras Too.
Yeah, a close match again, but Derpitar is gonna definitely MVP their way into a dub here for the game. Set 2. Now, we get to see a match 3.
We do. We get to see a match 3. It's really rare we actually get to see match 3s because, you know, usually when teams have a pretty solid lineup, they've got their heads on straight. It's like, okay, we're gonna hit the 2-0 and we'll call it good. Hit the showers, go get some pizza, call it a day.
But
Derpitar said, nah.
We do not go quietly into the night here, Chief.
No, sir. My axe wants more, and that actually begs the question: do we see a Z2M ban?
You know, I was thinking the exact same thing. With the way Derpitar had their presence on Sotoras the entire time, are they going to reconsider their bans or are they going to keep it up? My personal opinion is I think they're going to keep with the Pale Rider ban coming into Colony Trading Post. Z2M got so much value on Query because of how close range it is, and because there was no actual stuns aside from maybe Gundam and Marisai, which should have been enough, but I guess not considering how much value Z2M got out of that map right there. So with Colony Trading Post not having quite as many close quarters and a lot more openness, I don't think Z2M is going to see as much value out of this time.
Yeah, it's really kind of a tricky situation that Sotoras is in, because it's like if you do chain up the beast that is Derpitar, then you unleash the beast that is Sakura Chioda on that Pale Rider, and that's just something I don't think you want to deal with.
Well, they have to pick their poison soon enough. And again, you know, maybe Seven Stars might be reconsidering a different ban from Ash, but we'll see how they go from here.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, to see exactly what the strategy might be for both of these teams, because as we've seen, that waypoint so easily captured by both teams. You know, you see the Ashmar getting lots of value on that map. And I'm thinking that that's gonna be the same ban actually going out for the side of Sotoras, or sorry, for Gundam 7 Stars.
Yeah. So as of right now, we're waiting for the map 3. These teams just giving us a very entertaining show to watch, and I'm very glad we're actually taking it to map 3 right now.
No, me too. I love Colony Trading Post. I did cast the crap out of it during the BES tournament during Summer Clash, like literally back to back. But it is a fun map. Okay, it looks like we got a roster swap coming in here. We're gonna be seeing Royal Nightingale coming in for, I believe that was RX.
Orphan?
for Orphan.
There you go.
Yep, it took us a minute, y'all, but we got it. So Royal Nightingale coming in for Orphan here. It's going to be interesting to see what that player swaps to for Gundam 7 Stars. And I am just so ready to see who can actually get this first plant off, because if anybody does, that'll be a miracle at this point.
Mm-hmm.
All right, all the teams are, well, actually, the side of Sotoras is all readied up. They are, boom, green check marks all across the board. Still kind of waiting for the side of Gundam 7 Stars to ready up. Tony, how's your day been, man?
I've just been enjoying this little retirement life. That is, I'm done from competing in Gundam Evolution. If you will, you'll catch me in some Minecraft, maybe going to hit the gym and stuff like that. Actually, just got done Spartan Race over the weekend, which is why I wasn't there for the final tourney.
Oh,
But,
man.
As much as I would have loved to been there, I just could not pass up the opportunity that was that Spartan Race. It was a lot of fun. It actually pushed me to my limits, and
Hey,
actually
man.
can't wait to do it
just wanna
again.
say- I just want to say, like, super proud of you for doing that. That does take a lot of guts, and not something that you just easily do. You don't just wake up and go, all right, I'm just going to go do the Spartan Race later, guys.
Oh
Heck
yeah, no, that takes a lot of will and a lot of practice physically
I was
to
going to
do.
say, yeah, so congratulations on that, and yeah, super proud of you for that, bud.
Thank you.
Okay, so it looks like the first ban is going to be out, and it's Pale Jail. Wow. Look
Well,
at that.
I think it's these teams are just both rooted to their beliefs right now. Neither side willing to give up on their bans, and gonna just have to be it is what it is kind of moment right there. If you like those suits, I'm sorry to say, Chief, not today, not today.
You know what's funny? In the chat, it just like looks like two like. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't want to like throw too many comparisons here. I just want to say that it's really funny when you see one very targeted ban and then the other targeted ban. They're just, I feel like they're like the ones who are just standing off to the side while like the parents are arguing. You know?
Yeah.
It's like no, he doesn't get that because she doesn't. It's like no, well, okay, if they're gonna have that, then you know what?
Yeah, but then think of the children. What about the children? Like
Okay, now I just want to make that meme. Now I just want to make that meme.
This is a destruction.
All right, here we go. Into Colony Trading Post. Mommy and Daddy are about to have a fight, and it's about to get ugly.
Zombie again being restricted from the Ashermar, but they're gonna pull up with the Marsai potentially, or Unicorn pick here. I know they know that suit. They could pick it up, pull it out any given time.
I'm getting banned for that one. Okay, here we go. Oh man. Well, it's been nice knowing y'all.
You have a good trip, Lacrum. I got it from here.
I'll see you next fall. Just kidding. Fall is when we die. All right, Tokyo Bunny is kind of cycling through. We did see him on the RX-78 briefly. I wonder if they're going to actually go back to that Marsai that they're known for. Or maybe even a sniper play. I do know that Tokyo loves to play sniper.
It could be the pick here, but we'll see. I don't think you'll get too much value out of it in a comp experience with how coordinated everybody is. They could just close in on a sniper very quickly. But
Very
then
true.
again, players like Headhunter, Carl Sagan, and even Hawklight back then, before the 20K, used to put up very decent numbers on their snipers for Harbor and stuff like that.
Yeah, back in the days of old, back when Gundam was first in its youth. We do have Tokyo going to that RX-78. Sakura going to be back on that Zeta Gundam after being put in Pale Jail. Lucky Star going to be on the Tried and True. Hyperion, Derpatar on Z2M. We got TSG actually opting for some Maharu Gaming. Love to see that. And then Royal Nightingale going to be back on that Unicorn.
Yeah, both teams just getting ready to, do their absolute best in this game 3 set right here.
Yep, this will determine who gets this victory, a really crucial victory in this week 4 of the Crosshair Invitational League. Let's get it on.
Yeah, Derpatar, not quite the suit you want to see hold a relay, but they're going to do it anyways. Just trying to get a quick slash out, get a little poke, and potentially running away before, things get ugly.
And he does with ease, actually. Able to get out of there. Does get a little bit of farm onto his rage. Sakura Chiono way up high in the sky, able to get some damage out there. But it looks like TSG really low. Needs to be really careful here.
Yeah, both teams are just playing a little bit of a footsie game right now, just trying to inch their way back and forth. No, neither team either giving space or giving up space, but now they're Seven Stars is actually condensing in together a little bit.
What a beautiful, beautiful chakram blast there by Soccer as he picks up 2 up top, and C-Dub is going to be picking up another, and that's going to be an actually fairly easy plant onto A.
Yeah, all the team of Seven Stars just slowly got pushed out off of A ground, and now that's going to be a very quick plant by Sotoras. Despite their best efforts, Soccer just managed to get 2 quick picks, and the everybody running off is a quick plant for Sotoras to, you know, go from here.
Yeah, and it did look like C-Dub balling in there with the RX-78, just hitting headshot after headshot after headshot. We're going to see the pushback coming in. Derpatar making his way through this tunnel towards the bubbly boy of Deathy Man. And, as I say that, though, he's going to go to his last dance, and he's going to go down.
Ooh, yeah, again, like I said before, Derpatar is going to struggle a little bit here because there's not quite as many close ranges to play around. He has to expose himself eventually, and that's where the Gundam's going to shine and start popping that head. The Rogue Nightingale running away on the back foot here with 1 HP is... I don't think Seven Stars has enough time to even coordinate another push here. They just had to count their loss and get to the second point ASAP.
Yeah, unfortunately giving up that first point fairly quickly. Almost 5 minutes still left on the clock here. And they're just all grouped up right here, right in this choke point. Sakura really hurt. PSG really hurt.
Ooh, one going down already.
Going down to half. Oh no. The one pick of Tokyo Bunny is going to get picked up, actually, and then Soccer going to be getting in and getting that Derpatar as well. That's a huge pick for them.
Yeah, Sotora's doing a very good job of just trying to keep hold on this, not keeping hold, but, you know, getting together and getting their team ready to push together. But Soccer trying to get that quick pick almost got kicked out themselves. But C-Dub getting burnt out by the Mahiru spam missiles.
They're playing so far forward right now. This is so hyper aggressive, and it's actually working for them.
Yeah, C-Dub pushing a foot on the pedal, but the Mahiru's going to get that ult.
Oh, man. Yeah, Mahiru does have that ult, and he's going to have Rendo ready for this choke point here. This is beautiful place for Mahiru Rendo.
Ooh.
But is CSG going to stay alive long enough?
I think so. This ult from Sakura Chiono is going to come out, stun the entire team to set up Derpatar for the slash, and that's going to be potentially the end of the fight right there. But Soccer
chased the C-Dub down!
Is running through them right now. Look at Soccer just trying to hold them back as far as possible. Ooh, may not be the case though.
Somebody stop this man! He's on fire!
Derpatar playing their absolute heart out today, making sure their team is considered not out. As Sotoras again has to stack up and potentially push to this point, or not even potentially, you have to push to this point and get a plant onto bomb B.
And Derpatar just doesn't care. He's going forward. He's taking all that damage, all the rage. He's being a leading, driving force for his team, as Tokyo is going to be capitalizing on that damage, as well as Sakura Chiono. And look at that, the Rendo's popped out. Beautiful timing here by TSG, as, unfortunately he's going to go down fairly quickly, but dishing out a lot of damage in return, getting out 3.
Yeah, that Hyperion bubble coming out at just a clutch time to keep the Mahiru, even though they got picked out in quite a very exposed place, it just wasn't enough focus fire onto the Hyperion bubble to pop it in time before the res got off.
We are seeing just an absolutely savage defense here by Gundam 7 Stars. As the beam confuse coming out, though, lots of utility being popped on the side of Sotoras to take this waypoint, and it does succeed.
Yeah. Sotoras has now won this relay, and then it's given him 2.5 minutes to work with a bomb plant here. Potentially opting to go B because they just wiped the entire team. They'll have enough time to do it.
PSG, the valiant, brave Mahiru soul that he is, valiantly fighting against this evil Susanoo down here. Instead of getting picked up by the Arbalest.
They managed to actually stop a plant there, which is very good considering the entire team of Sotoras was there to, you know, pick off any defenders coming their way. But it was only a little bit of a time delay as 7 Stars is now there to fight with Unicorn popping their ult there in retaliation.
And we do see Lucky Star still has their ult too, opting not to use it just quite yet. Trying to take down Zombie here, the bubble gets popped out. TSG able to help him secure that, and it looks like, I think it's time to go ride, baby.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Whoa,
look at that, left out.
They tried to... They tried to stop the defuse, but that is exactly what the Hyperion predicted there. And just answered it with the Hyperion ult, which is very huge.
Yeah, big. And Tokyo going to be throwing out their ult. And it is actually going to go out. It's going to catch Deathy Man in that. Wow.
But look at the entirety of Sotoras just stacked up in this corner. I don't think they know they're all there. But it doesn't matter because Sotoras is starting to pick apart the teams one by one. Hyperion not looking to the side to confirm the kill, but it doesn't matter. And
Lucky
Derpitar
Star is so deep right now. He wants all the smoke. He's got Seed up down. And he's looking for Zombie next. Xander's down. And look at that. Boom. Oh, Zombie and Arbalest, though, coming in for a quick cleanup. And they're able to hold that waypoint.
Yeah, but Sotoras is now stacked up again. Looking towards A side, maybe trying to get a quick pick. Who knows? They could also rotate this very fast onto B, but that may not be the case immediately because just My Hero is getting so much value right now. Just picking people apart.
Absolutely farming. Arbalest really hurt. Cedar really hurt. They need to get out of there, and they don't. They get picked up. Zombie able to pick up Arbalest, luckily, and it looks like they may be going for a desperation B plant here. As, wow, look at that, Arbalest did slip by with enough time to plant that bomb.
Deathy Man with the 3-man ult, absolutely huge. That has to be a plant here. Something has to get done. Somebody touch this bomb, please.
Yep,
there we
down
go.
On B.
Deathy Man, look to B. The bomb's already planted. You gotta go.
And it looks like Zombie trolling down there in the shadows. Deathy Man also chilling, waiting for those walls to rise. Wow, lots of damage out as Tokyo Bunny goes down fairly quickly. There's going to be the Maharu spam going down in there. We hear an attempt, but nothing goes out. Derpitar, the hero that he is, comes swinging his axe in. And this is going to be what looks like maybe a defuse. And it was round one over. It's going to be 1 point for the side of Sotoras Too. What an absolutely titanic defense from the side of Gundam 7 Stars.
Start.
Wow, I am tired after that one.
Yeah, the Derpitar again just getting so much value out of that ult, and with no real reliable stuns on the side of Sotoras, it's just gonna be free range. Maybe Marsai might need to switch things up. Instead of using ults to set up for pushes for the team, might need to consider how much damage that Derpitar is getting out of these ults and just start solo ulting them specifically, so that Sotoras has a little bit more breathing room here.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, too, I feel like this is just why... I don't know. If I am Sotoras Too and I just saw what Derpitar did on that last map and just saw how absolutely monstrous the momentum was, I'm going straight for that Z2M ban. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that would have been a very smart move here, but I think they just considered, we can muscle this out.
Yep, and you know what? They almost did. They almost pulled through on that last plant there. Got it to 65.5%. That's pretty good. I mean, you really only need what? You really only need 1%, right? I mean, you got to have that one defense right here, and they may just go home with the W.
Again, things are poised very dangerously right now. 7 Stars can convincingly take this second point, but we'll see how well Sotoras maybe holds the first point, so we don't even have to get there.
Yeah, we do see little to no switch up on either side here. Looks like they have locked in their suits. They really want to try and make this work again, as GSS is going to be grabbing that waypoint extremely quickly and marching over the bridge.
Salisbury have held for quite a decent amount of time. Ooh, but Deathy getting picked out very quickly is not going to look good. It's going to give 7 Stars a little bit of time to push in if they took the chance, but they're all stuck on the bridge.
With a huge flank onto Zombie and Soccer. This man is an absolute menace. And he's actually going to get backed up by TSG here as Soccer is going to be trying to get out, but gets killed from downtown by Derpitar.
Yeah, Derpitar just managed to get that flank, actually giving 7 Stars enough time and enough distraction to get in there and potentially maybe plant a bomb. But now they have security of A, so it doesn't matter. They can get whatever bomb they want. And that's going to be A.
Zombie and Soccer both looking to try and get back in here, maybe do some work. They both kind of think other that and like decided to back off a little bit, let C-Dub do some cooking. And as I say that, wow, Soccer comes back in to pick up Tokyo, who got damaged increasingly by C-Dub, and this is going to be the pushback from Sotoras.
Yeah, the 7 stars is starting to fall one by one, and we're actually gonna see a defuse here come out very soon if they could pick Derpatah out right now. And that's gonna be the case. Sotoras getting a bomb defuse on the A point right now, and being conversely just stacked up so that they can hold the bombs immediately again. And we're back to square one.
Yeah, Deathman went down there to root out Lucky Star. And wow, look at that. Soccer with a beautiful chakram kill onto Tokyo. And it looks like Gundam 7 Stars is going to have to go ahead and fall back and lick their wounds. Oh, untimely death for Sakura Chiono. Getting picked out of the sky, and whoops, C-Dub getting real low. Does end up going down. That could be big for them.
Yeah, it's very hard for C-Dub to get picks right now, considering how many shields there is on the 7 stars team. He does have that Hyper Hammer going for him, but that's where the value ends sometimes. You know, there's 3 people. How many are you going to hit with that Hyper Hammer?
Well, Nightingale with the Beam Magnum looking for anything they can. Soccer going down to these funnels. And look at that. Tokyo Bunny picking up Xander. This is going to be a plant on A again. And look at that. C-Dub caught out by Derpatah, being chased down by the Mad Titan himself.
Yeah, Derpatah, no S key on that guy's keyboard. Just absolutely dubbing their way through this match right now.
Did anybody see Toki's, No? Just me?
I did not quite catch that. What did you see?
He kind of just threw his ult and it, like, went, like, a foot in front of him.
Ooh. That's painful.
Skill issue. Anyway, we're gonna see Sotoras try and push back in here onto the site. Tokyo Bunny back. Oh, I see. Okay, he got his ult off, but he died, so it fell in front of him. Okay, still skill issue. And he's gonna be cleaning up as I speak. It looks like the A plane is gonna be going off. Soccer really wants to push back onto this, but he just doesn't have the support from his team.
Yeah, there's 10 seconds left on the clock now, and this is starting to look a little ugly. Xander actually getting a decent ult off here on Zeta Gundam. TSG doing their best, but it's not enough.
Wow, they kind of just stood around as it went off.
Yeah, nobody managed to hold. Well, they didn't get enough people. They didn't get enough picks. That's what it was. You can't defuse right in front of a Sazabi. You're just gonna get picked off immediately.
Yeah, Soccer is just deep in there. He's trying to get Derpatah on his way out, and he does actually. But wow, look at this. Oh, C-Dub. He barely gets out. He's going for the ult. Beat the big shot.
The big Gundam ult here. And that's going to catch out Lucky Star enough. And that's 3 suits out of the fight right now. That's a little bit of a stagger.
Beautiful Gundam bank shot off the wall. Just nailing that poor Lucky Star. And as I say that, we do see 3 ults up on the side of Gundam 7 Stars with another on the way for Tokyo again.
Yeah, 7 stars is actually poised. They've started to pop a couple ults, but
being confused.
It's coming out right now, and we're gonna see this fight get ugly real quick as both sides are starting to pop ults. Actually, Sotoras don't have any ults anymore. Now they just pop the Trans Am. Deathy Man out of the fight, so he can't even pop the Hyperion ult.
Wow, and just like that, the absolute force, the sheer force of Derpatah and company. Waltzing through that point to bring it to the house. They're going to be going for a B plant here.
Yeah, Lucky Star just insanely just overstaying their welcome, but still getting picks out of here right now. It's insane.
Yeah, C-Dub's actually doing a good job of keeping it alive for his team as they are barely going to get that plant off. They got 38 seconds to work with you.
Yeah, that is a huge unicorn ult right there, getting the double pick, stopping the defenders from defusing the bomb whatsoever. Deathy Man might have to just consider defusing here instead of looking at the enemy team and shooting from a very, not valuable range for a Hyperion to be shooting right now.
Yeah, look at that. Soccer, though, coming in deep. He gets the TSG, the Sazabi. There's only 13 seconds left. We see Tokyo on a sliver of health. Are they going to be able to get it off Derpatah and Tokyo? So low. Sotoras Too cool.
2 seconds on the clock. That's it. No, 7 stars has held them off.
Wow.
Securing the win here.
Wow. Congratulations to Gundam 7 Stars for picking up yet another win in the CIL for this season. Unfortunately, Sotoras Too cool back to the drawing board.
Yeah. Although I gotta say, it was actually a very convincing fight out of them today. I'm proud of them.
Oh, absolutely. I'm proud of them. And honestly, like both teams showed such good, oh my gosh, just team cohesion and effort when it comes to like those plants and the defuses. You saw every single player just playing their hearts out tonight.
Yeah. And that's what we love to see. And surprisingly, you know what? That is not it for today from the CIL. I believe we have another match coming up, being hosted from yours truly, Exponent and Red Protocol.
Yeah, so stick around for that. GG's to everybody, and we'll catch you in a little bit.
As a star among the midnight sky, all the pressure blinded me, but now I see I'm not different from the rest. You said I'd fly away, but my walls have kept me down. Now I'm lost and I'm afraid, and I'm close to hit the ground. You said I'd fly away. Searching for that open door. Show me proof that there is something more. I just hope I am okay with the choices I make. Maybe then